Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Zephyr Dog Center Faust, the Whiff. Come back and do more Warhammer 40k. This time we're going to be doing Tzeentch Demons, and I just realized I haven't been zooming up on my armies. I still have the khorne one here. But, yeah, I don't care. That is too much. That'd take too long. So, this list is going to be 2k a battalion of Tzeentch Demons. It's going to start you off at 4 CP. You're going to have 2 6-demon Screamer squads, 3 5-demon Flamer squads, 3 single Exalted Flamers, a Fate Skimmer, Changeling, Lord of Change, and 3 10-demon squads of Pink Horrors. I prefer the Pink Horrors because they also have a better invul for shooting. So they're going to have a 3-up invul save against all shooting against them. And they're core and they can split. So you kind of just push with everything else. And if they have to get into melee, they can, and it's going to work out okay. It's pretty goofy. I think there's something else you could do. Anyway, yeah, and the Flamers, just the buffs they're going to get from the Exalted Flamer, etc. So they're going to be rerolling wounds of 1, and they're +1 strength, so strength 6. Flames just spamming out the wazoo. It's just so nutty. Salty 6 + 3 Flamers. I still think Tau is better, but you know, the fact that it's AP2 kind of gets you where you need to be. But the Tau can get more. But anywho, Tzeentch, unlike khorne and Nurgle, gets the 3-up invul against range, so very, very nice against range. I think khorne gets 5-up in melee, and I'm gonna cheat and look ahead. Nurgle is the same in melee, 5-4, 5-4, but this is 6-3. So, yeah, I think, again, you're gonna just wait to just jump at them with the Screamers, and it's okay. I even recommend putting the Pink Horrors up, use them as shield wall to protect the Flamers, maybe, or let your opponent go into them and, you know, overwatch, but the, you really just want to sit back and just melt and just hang out and control the objectives with the Pink Horse squads, because they have split, they have way more staying power, maybe the most, because again it's range. It's just gonna be iffy if your opponent is melee than khorne. I mean, Nurgle has more staying power, but against range, Tzeentch has more staying power for objectives and holding the objectives, which is, and they split. It's just so nutty. The lore, I don't think I have anything on the Fate Skimmer. No, so they're just gonna have Smite, Infernal Flames, Bolt of Change. Everybody, of course, just has their regular fucking, like, oh, Pink Horrors don't have Smite anymore. They just have the Warp Storm shit. Oh well. Changeling has Smite and Treason of Tzeentch, and Lord of Change has Smite, Boon of Change, Bolt of Change, Gaze of Fate. I did spend the 5 points to give Trickster Staff to the Changeling, and Lord of Change has Baleful Sword. He's gonna have Architect of Deception and Incorporeal Form. Of course, he's a Master of Magicians, so all these gonna kind of boost him up, boost everything else up nearby. But honestly, he's kind of almost just a distraction Carnifex. Like, I would love if my opponent just dumps everything into him. Unfortunate, but honestly, he's not where the big damage is for this army. It's the Flamers. The Flamers are the big damage, and just everything else just bogging the opponent down is how this is. And fun thing to Changeling in general. I don't remember if they changed him or not, but yeah, let me actually just, it's worth a couple seconds. Let me go just double check. Because I don't think it's, yeah, it's the same thing as before. So Changeling is just a great character killer. It's very funny. He doesn't get the same invul, but he gets the same weapon skills, strength, and attacks. And then he can copy a melee weapon. So he can really just 1v1 Trajan or Khaldor Drago and get lucky and just bonk him. Just run into melee and just kill somebody. And so he's this ironic little cheap character killer that, which, again, he won't perform as well as like Khaldor Drago or Trajan. But the thing is Changeling, 105. Trajan Valoris, 200. Caldor Drago, 180. So for almost half their cost, it's performing in melee. You can 1v1 them and possibly win. So good, very good. So you know I think it's underrated for how simple it is. And again, he's getting Herald's Slaneesh, Tzeentch. Sorry, there's some heresy. Reroll wound for your flamers and all your freaking pink horror ranged as well. Their flames. Theirs is not auto hitting though. Be aware. Theirs is ass. They're just tanky because they have good invul and they split. Without further ado, this is basically covers Tzeentch. I don't know. I think Tzeentch. It's up to the dice gods. I feel like Tzeentch might be the weakest of the four. It's between Tzeentch and khorne. I definitely think slaneesh is better than... Yeah, so khorne, I'd say 4. Tzeentch should be 3. Slaneesh should be 2. And I think Nurgle might be 1. But again, it depends on the dice gods. But we'll get to that in shortly. So without further ado, if you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Help decide the direction of this channel, what I do. I always like good feedback or saying cheerful people saying hello. I'll try to put out more videos as I get time and more things come out. I'm trying to pick up a second job soon, so I'll probably get busier. And I've been like off and on, like I want to play Warhammer, but if I play one of the better armies I have, I feel like at most times I just frog stomp people, and I don't know. I feel BM for doing that. So then I want to play a shitty army, but it's like I don't want to play a shitty army or like a less meta army. So I do enjoy winning, but also just some armies I don't know as well, or they have a lot more rules, and it's like meh. It's just gonna take longer to play. But I'll definitely, when more info comes out for Daemons, I'll get some games in with them. I'll try to record some for the different armies. But yeah, I'm actually honestly really waiting for Be'lakor. That's what I want to play more than anything else. I want to play Undivided, a really good Undivided army, because based on what I've seen, there's a bunch of juicy options, and I think I can make some interesting combinations of things. You know what, just a little segue. Let me just, like... I'll save it for Nurgle. But yeah, take care, and game on, gamers.